What's going on, my dudes? It's paradoXx here again, alright? And today I'm going to be doing a complicated video, and I hope you can follow along. And I'm also going to have some other topics with it, but I am going to break down my disorder, msud, aka maple syrup urine disease, which you heard on the last Q&A, where I said I don't piss maple syrup. But I'm going to break down this disorder for you all, because I believe you all deserve to know some stuff about me. Like, I would like to get to know my fans, and I would like my fans to get to know me. You don't just want no random person rapping and doing game videos, not know anything about their backstory. So, maple syrup urine disease. I'm looking it up. Like, I know most about it, but it's better to just like tell you what the internet says. So be patient. Maple syrup urine disease is a protein disorder or protein deficiency, or whatever you want to call it, where the body can't break down protein. And here it is on the internet. Maple syrup urine disease, msud, is a rare metabolic disorder that develops from inheriting a mutated gene from each parent. People who have a disease produce urine that has a distinctive maple syrup odor, which is weird, I know. If left untreated, msud can cause significant physical and neurological problems, which means brain damage and other stuff. I'm going to go head on to the symptoms, and you will figure out if your kid in the future has it. Well, that would be the way to look it up. The smell of maple in your urine or sweat. There's also a lot of weight loss. I'm going to look at the causes real quick, and I'll get back to the symptoms. The genetic change mutation responsible for msud is passed on by the parents, who usually don't have any symptoms of the condition. That is known to autosomal recessive inheritance. This means a baby needs to receive 2 copies of the altered gene, which happened to me, and that's why I had this disorder. Alright, so that's a quick rundown on the things. Now, I got this disease, of course, at birth, and both my parents carried a gene, and I both got the gene, and I got it. And the first few months, few weeks I was born, I was seizuring and having coma. I was in a coma, and I almost died. And quite along the future, almost died a number of times. And the doctor said it's a miracle that I'm alive and have the brain that I have. Most kids with my disorder can't even count to 3, like you heard in the Q&A. They can't live how I live. They can't gain the small amount of weight that I gain, you know. Most of them die at birth. This is not a disorder to mess around. This is a serious factor, and it is one of the rarest disorders ever. Kids with this disorder cannot eat meat. They can't eat anything like that. They can only have a certain amount of protein a day. I am gifted with 13 grams. And the 13 grams, of course, does enough for me to survive, but I'm going to admit I get hungry very easily. I can't gain much weight. I'm really skinny for a kid my age. I can't gain much muscle, so I'm basically the same bone. I get sick easier than others. It also provides a weak immune system for the carrier, which honestly, in my opinion, sucks. If you ask me, being sick almost every day of the week would suck. But back to the internet again, along with the symptoms, signs and symptoms. We're gonna head on to that. The symptoms of msud may also present later depending on the severity of the disease, untreated in older individuals during times of metabolic crisis. Alright, so you have anorexia, weight loss, anemia, diarrhea, vomiting, dehydration, lethargy, hypertonia, atosa, seizures, I can't even pronounce half of these words, I'm sorry guys, coma, and basically death, okay? That's all I'm going to get into the symptoms. And now my personal story with msud. As you know, I'm very gifted with the brain that I'm given. I'm very thankful for it, with my disorder being this rare, and I made it to 17 so far, guys. So it's a big goal. Now you're probably saying, if I can't eat meat and all that stuff, what do I eat? What is my favorite foods or something like that? Well, I love salads. I love fries. You know, I have a company called Cambrook that gives me food. But get this, guys, a loaf of bread, $16.99. I kid you not, and I only get 500 each 3 months. So that's my special food. So I like to make special noodles and special hamburgers that aren't actually real meat and all that stuff. So that's what you want to know what I like to eat. That's what I like to eat, you know. Other than my disorder, now that's kind of a little bit explanation there. Other things that this disorder does, stress can make me sicker than others. Getting a cold can make me like severely sick. I've been to hospital millions of times. I'm basically a walking incubator. Not actually like literally, but it's basically like that. I have to be cautious of everything I do. So that's my disorder, and that's more of an in-depth to it. Now let's talk a little about other subjects. I thought I'd bring today the subject of my aspirations and dreams in the future. Back when I was a child, I wanted to be a singer and an actor. I wanted to act in TV shows and sing in a band. That later turned to stand-up comedy, and I wasn't too bad at it, but I wasn't too good at it either, which came from doing a live performance on my birthday in front of all my friends and family. I didn't find my jokes to be as funny as the people I watched. Like around the time I was obsessed with Kevin Hart, Dane Cook, and a bunch of other people that did stand-up comedy, Louis C.K. Well, I wasn't very good at it, and then I just found rap, and I started doing that, and I'm still on that thing right now of rapping, and it's doing me some pretty good justice. Like, I like rapping. It takes out every outlet I have. So that's what I want to be in the future, and I'm not sure if I want a family in the future exactly. I'm still debating on that, because again, my disorder, my kid could get the disorder too, and I wouldn't want to go through the same hell as my parents went when they were little. Like, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to watch my kid be on the deathbed in a coma. Like, that would be horrible. Am I right? But that's a 50% chance my dad does not have the gene and I have the gene. That means I probably can't have a kid. But if I want a family, yeah, of course I want a wife and kids. I want to get this nice big house that I have planned. I'm going to build it myself, hopefully. I don't want to get one of those already bought ones. I want to buy like a area and just build a good house. I have a lot of hopes and dreams. So hopefully they all work out. This month has been pretty rough, like really rough, with like a lot of people and all that stuff. And the reason why I'm changing subjects and doing like multiple things is I'm gonna be doing this once a week, where I just give you guys a rundown, what's up. Basically, just get to talk to y'all, get to give you my opinion on some things. This is what I call paradoXx's downtime. I was originally gonna do this on SoundCloud, but I found YouTube to be better. So this month has been pretty rough, but it's been pretty good as well. I have my ups and downs, and I'm doing my first live performance in a few weeks, guys. I'm doing a 15-minute open mic set, and it's going to be lit. I'm going to go up there and rock that stage, hopefully. So, all of you that are around my local area, and you all know who you are, and you would like to come, it's like in downtown Cumberland, msud Theater, Baltimore Street. I'll be rocking a 15-minute mic sesh, paradoXx. Am I pretty nervous about it? Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very nervous of this concert, but I think I can do it. It's like 3 songs and an outro with a freestyle, so I already had this whole set planned out. I've been recording tracks back to back to keep you all busy and stuff. And that's another thing with all the work. All those no beat freestyles were just like something I wanted to cook up for my YouTube. I realize that you guys like my music content better than my art content, but I also like do gaming stuff because I just love gaming, and I do a bunch of thoughts on rappers and all that stuff. I like to do a variety channel for a variety of people, and I'm glad that I'm doing the progress I am now. Like, I didn't even think I would get 31 subscribers, and hopefully it gets more into the future, so it'll be pretty awesome. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it does, it does. Making all this music is actually pretty harder than you think. It might be the same rundown every song, but like, to be honest, I stay in the studio for like 3 hours on one verse almost. Like, I work pretty hard on my music, and then the gaming videos are even more stressful because trying to record gameplay, like let's say the last video I did, Dead Rising no healing challenge, I had to hook my mic up, I had to talk while I play, and that's really hard to concentrate on the game and talk to the audience at the same time. It's really hard, I will tell you that right now, but it's all fun at the end. So that's the rundown, paradoXx's downtime, episode 1. Hope you all enjoy it. Like, subscribe, comment. See you next time. Peace.